Yo, what's good though? You already know who it is though. It's that nigga Twit. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to more Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire live. Wi-Fi battles today. We are battling the AwkwardPrinplup, but his name on the game is Cora. If you guys want to go check him out, his information, of course, will be down in the description below. But before we get into this battle, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for checking out today's video. If you can take 1 second out your day, smash the hell of the like button down below, because you know you support us. Muchas gracias. Apreciado. I'm talking so fast I couldn't get it all out. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it, man. We're going to be bringing a new team today in the UU tier, of course. Of course, in the UU tier, of course. I knew you were you when you walked in. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop. Alright, so taking a look at this team before I get a screen cap of it, let's show you guys my team here. We've got Noivern, Crocodile, Alakazam, Beedrill, Milotic, and the young Fora, young Tress, as we get a young screenshot of his team as well. He's got Kingdra, Swampert, Espeon, Galvantula. Oh, fucking Galvantula, sticky webs. He's got a Florges and a Goodra here. Very interesting, very interesting. We are playing UU today, and I'm expecting that Galvantula lead to be 100% honest with you, man. I'm expecting that Galvantula lead. I'm thinking maybe, honestly, maybe we want to lead with Alakazam. Even though, in reality, it's super effective, it would not be too bad to lead with that for the simple fact that he is going to be Focus Sash. However, I could, I'm going to lead with this Beedrill. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead with this fucking Beedrill, man. I want to lead with Beedrill, and we're going to do the damn thing, yo. We are going to do the damn thing. Alright, so I do want to double check his team really quick, but I believe his regular Swampert, actually, regular and Mega Swampert are both UU. Very scary stuff, man. Very scary stuff, that young Mega Swampert. I'm kind of scared of that, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see how we can deal with it. Of course, the Galvantula lead was pretty obvious here. The Galvantula lead was very, very obvious. Not really a big deal, to be 100% honest with you. I am going to go straight for a Poison Jab here. Let me see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's see here. Let us see here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going straight for the Poison Jab. Let's see if we can poison this thing. I actually meant to Mega Evolve just now. No big deal, though. No big deal. He does go ahead and get his sticky webs up. Like I said, I 100% expected that. But I do have Rapid Spin on my Fortress, so we're gonna deal with that quite well, man. We're gonna deal with it quite well. We do pop it. We pop his we go ahead and pop his, what is this thing called? His fucking, what the hell is this thing called? His Focus Sash. There we go. Now the thing is here, I'm not too worried that we didn't kill it, but the thing is, Galvantula, what do we really want to do with it, man? Do we want to just Poison Jab the thing again? Do I want to go straight for a U-turn here out into the fort? You know what, that might be a good idea. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for the U-turn. And let's see what happens here. You know what? I should have gone for a Protect here. I don't know if he's going to swap out. I probably should have gone for a Protect just to see what he was going to do. He goes for a Thunder, though. That's okay. That's okay. That actually did quite a lot of damage, my lord. That really hurt. We're going to go ahead and U-turn on out. That does kill. I didn't think it was going to kill. We are going to get the Galvantula gone up out of here, though, as we U-turn on out into our Fortress here. But I want to double check his team to make sure we're not too worried about anything on his team. Outside of the Goodra with young Fire Blast, maybe. That's really the only thing I should be worried about here. I'm going to go out into the Fortress here. We do have the Rapid Spin. We can go ahead and get our rocks set up as well. Because it's going to be a very big problem trying to deal with the sticky webs. You guys saw, like, in one of our previous battles one of the battles just recently, sticky webs really fucked over my team. So I'm like, look, I'm tired of this, man. People in UU run Galvantula too often, and I'm like, no, I can't go back into another battle, at least not right now, with that, with sticky webs being a problem. You know what I mean? So he does send the Goodra out, which is really, honestly, it's quite expected. He's going to Fire Blast. We do have Sturdy, so he's not going to kill us here. I'm going to go straight for the Rapid Spin because, like I said, even if we don't... Yeah, there's the Fire Blast. Even if we don't end up getting our rocks up here, it will still be quite alright. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. Not a problem at all. We are going to have this 30, so I'm not too worried. Let's Rapid Spin these motherfucking webs away, man. I'm sick of that shit. Man. I'm sick of that shit, man. You're going to go ahead and... You're going to drop my speed even more. Are you kidding me, yo? You're going to drop my speed even more. Not a problem at all, man. Not a problem at all, because this Fortress we are definitely going to use for Death Fodder later on. I would really like to get my rocks up, but at this very moment in time, it's just not going to be possible, yo. It's just not going to be possible. So let's go ahead and go straight out to the Milotic here. Hard swap into the Milotic. I don't really see him swapping. He could swap, though, into the Kingdra. He could double swap me here. Or not double swap me, but he could go ahead and swap into the Kingdra. I don't see that happening. If he goes for the Fire Blast and burns me, that will be so beautiful. Because, of course, we have that multi-scale with the, or it's not a multi-scale, a Marvel scale with the Milotic here. So it's not really a big deal. What's he going to go for? He goes for another Fire Blast. Is he going to burn? I don't think he's going to burn. Let's see what happens, man. We're going to eat the shit out of that, though. He does not burn me, so that's quite alright. That's quite alright. I'm expecting the swap here. I'm expecting the swap into Kingdra, which would be quite alright, as a matter of fact. But the thing is, I could go... What if he happens to leave this thing in, though? That would be a problem. If he happens to leave the Goodra in... Actually, in reality, I guess that technically wouldn't be a problem, would it? I guess leaving the Goodra in wouldn't be a problem. I'm going to go for a Toxic. I'm going to see if I can land a Toxic. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and swap out. Let's see if he brings this Florges. Would he bring the Florges out? Yep, I guess he would bring the Florges out. This is fine. We do get a Toxic off on the Florges, though, so that's fine. Unless he's got, you know, aromatherapy or something like that, I'm really not too worried about this thing. I'm really not too worried about this thing, to be 100% honest with you, man. We should be able to take pretty much anything from this Florges, unless it's like a super offensive Florges, and I don't think it can learn Thunder. You know what I mean? I don't think it can learn anything that's really gonna, let's see, maybe an Energy Ball, maybe? Well, it can learn Energy Ball. Can it learn Thunder, though? It cannot learn any electric moves, but it can learn Energy Ball, which we would have to be careful of as well. I mean, that's pretty obvious that we'd have to be careful of that. I'm gonna go straight for the Scald, though. It's gonna be Stab. Let's see if we can get some damage. We outspeed here. I expected maybe the aromatherapy to come out. I really don't know. She's actually just gonna go for. He's gonna go for the Calm Mind here. This is actually not. This is good because he's gonna try to set the Calm Mind while having that Toxic. He does not have too much HP, being as he is a Florges. So like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we should be able to take down this Florges. Not a problem at all. I mean, we'll just have to Scald it. We'll have to recover. We'll be fine, yo. We'll be completely alright. He's probably going to try to spam Calm Mind a couple of times. Again, in reality, I'm not too worried about it at the moment. So, it's not really a big deal. Milotic. I mean, we've got some pretty nice special defense. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm just going to keep spamming Scald. I mean, that's really all we got to do is just keep spamming Scald. It's either going to force him to swap and waste that Calm Mind, or he's just going to go straight for the Moonblast here after setting up that one Calm Mind. That's going to be fine. We're going to be able to eat that Moonblast pretty well. And the thing is, I still have Recover, you know what I mean? He may think this thing is pretty offensive, but I do still have Recover on it, so I'm really not worried too much about it, because if he goes for another, seeing as we outspeed him as well, we definitely have the upper hand here, not a problem. We do not have a problem at all. I'm going to go for another Scald on the next turn. I'll go for a Recover because the Moonblast, unless he happens to crit with the Moonblast, it's not going to kill, but he should, that was actually a crit right there. And he should actually die to this Poison Roll, as a matter of fact. He should actually, I kind of don't want him to die to this Poison Roll. I would really like it if he didn't die to this. He's going to get his lefties back first. Let's see if we can leave this thing pretty high HP so that he doesn't die. Let's see, the crit actually did not really help me out that well. Oh, and that does actually kill, son of a bitch. Okay, so this is actually not the best, I don't know, I would really like for that Florges to still be alive because that gives us a turn to recover. But I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. The floor just goes down. The Goodra comes out here. What is the base speed of a Goodra here? Base speed of Goodra is 80 to Milotic's base speed of 81. So, but naturally we outspeed this thing. So I'm going to go for a Recover on this turn here. I'm going to go for the Recover, and I'm going to follow it up with an Ice Beam. He actually goes for the Thunderbolt. Can we cannot live the Thunderbolt. Alright, I wasn't sure if I was going to outspeed. Obviously, I did not. That's fine. That's quite alright. That's quite alright. Because we do still have ways to deal with this Goodra, because we do have a Noivern with Draco, and the Noivern most definitely outspeeds Goodra. I am not worried about it at all, and I believe we are Choice Scarfed as well. We are actually specs on the Noivern, but regardless, I mean, base speed Noivern is way higher than base speed Goodra. Let me double check. I'm just gonna double check it anyway. Yeah, base speed Noivern is 123. But let's see what he might swap into. He doesn't have any fairies on his team. The floor just is dead, so that's good. I could go straight for the Draco. However, that does give me a chance to miss on the Draco, and I would drop my special attack. I might want to just go straight for an Air Slash and flinch him. I might go for some air slashes and flinch. Let's do that. Let's go for an Air Slash. Let's see how much damage that does. He's going to leave this thing in. Let's see how much damage we can do with the Air Slash. See if we can flinch him a couple of times. He actually, oh, he misses his Draco, so we got pretty lucky right there. We got super lucky right there. You know what? I'm going to follow that up with the Draco. Oh, we are specs. I forgot about that. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just going to go for another Air Slash here. That's actually quite alright. Let's just see if we can flinch him once or twice. That'd be all we need is 1 or 2. He actually goes for another Draco here. He might this Draco might kill. This Goodra is proving to be quite a problem here. That Draco is going to kill, isn't it? That's ridiculous. The Goodra is becoming such an issue. Oh my goodness, man. The Goodra is becoming a problem. It is becoming a problem right now. Let me just say, man. Let me just say. And the worst part is we really don't have much to deal with it. Let me see here. Let me see. I mean, I could go for a poison jab from the Beedrill. I know I outspeed, and we are Mega, so let's go with that. Let's go with that. That's really the only option that I've got here is to just see if we can kill this thing with a poison jab. Because looking at the, let's see, Goodra's defense. Goodra's defense is pretty high as well. Goodra has a pretty nice amount of defense here. The question is, can we kill this thing? I don't know if we can kill this thing. I'm going to go for the poison jab here. I really should have just gone straight for the Draco, but it is what it is. Alright, the Goodra does die, and we get slowed down just a little bit, but that's quite alright. Alright, so Goodra goes down, so we're pretty even right now, 3-3. However, he still has sort of the upper hand at the moment here. What is he going to go out into? I feel like he might... The Kingdra comes out, okay. The Kingdra comes out with a base speed of 85 to Beedrill's base speed. Mega Beedrill's base speed of actually 145. So we're actually okay as far as this goes. But the question is here, what is he going to try to go for? I feel like he might try to D-dance here. I'm actually 4-3 right now. He might try to D-dance. I'm just going to go straight for another poison jab. Let's see if we can poison him with a poison jab here. This Beedrill might have to be sacrificed. We actually don't get the poison. He eats it. Well, he doesn't really eat it, but he gets the Hydro Pump off. Can we live? Not quite live in the Hydro Pump there. We don't even get the poison either. Very depressing. Very, very depressing here. So the thing is, let's see. I'm going to go into the Alakazam. Once again, the Alakazam should outspeed. Because Alakazam base speed is like 125 or something like that. It's actually 120. So we should be okay. Let me double check the speed of that Beedrill, because we did outspeed before with Beedrill. And that was a base, my speed was at 139. So the Alakazam speed is going to be as well, is going to be a 189. So it's actually faster than the Beedrill, which is good for me. Because I know I should be able to kill. I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam here. Looking at his team, I mean, a swap doesn't seem to, you know, I'm actually going to go for a Shadow Ball here. A Shadow Ball, if he happens to swap into the Espeon, will be really nice. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. Yep, we outspeed. We get the Shadow Ball. He's going to leave this thing in to die. The Kingdra goes down. Alright, that's fine. Kingdra goes down. And by the way, we are Focus Sash on the Alakazam right now, so we are still looking pretty nice. Is he going to send this Swampert in? If he sends the Swampert in, he actually just sends the Espeon in. Now, the Espeon is not going to outspeed. The Espeon's about to catch a fast-ass motherfucking Shadow Ball. Let's go ahead and do it again. Let's go ahead and do it again. See how much damage this Shadow Ball is going to do. That actually should... That's probably not going to kill. Not quite killing. But he is going to break my Sash. But however, he's not going to be... He actually sets up a light screen here. He actually sets up a light screen here. Very interesting play. Very interesting play. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go for it again. Another Shadow Ball. See if we can crit maybe through the light screen. I don't know if this will kill through the light screen. It actually does kill through the light screen. However, now we've really got to deal with that Mega Swampert. He's gonna come out here, Rain Dance. I do not believe I can one-shot a one-shot a Swampert from full HP. Well, obviously from full HP. I don't think I can one-shot a Mega Swampert though, or a Swampert in general. However, the Psyshock would probably be the smartest thing to go for, but looking at Swampert's defenses here, base defense of 90, base special defense of 90 as well, and they both go to 110 when he Megas. So the stab would probably be the most effective to go straight for the Psyshock here, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Actually, no Mega Swampert here, okay. No Mega Swampert here. He goes straight for the EQ. That's quite alright though, because like I said, we are Sash. I don't even, that is going to break the Sash. That's okay. Like I said, we've got to figure out how to get around. We actually have a Life Orb. We actually have a Life Orb Swampert on our hands. Very, very interesting here. Ooh, that is really, really interesting as a matter of fact. The Psyshock really didn't do too much damage here. So now I'm sitting here wondering, how are we going to deal with this thing, man? How are we going to deal with this thing? The focus, let's see, honestly, the only thing, I just have to keep going for a Psyshock because that's the only thing that makes the most sense. I'm just going to go for another Psyshock. This Swampert actually might clutch it for him, to be honest with you. It actually might clutch it for him. He gets the waterfall. He lands that pretty easily. Ooh, this is very... Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be really, really close. This is going to be really, really close. I don't know if my... Let me see. Let's see. Beedrill's base speed was 139. I wonder what... Let's see. I'm gonna look at the speed of my Crocodile here, which is 158. Very, very interesting here. Very, very interesting. We got to be really careful here. We've got to be really careful here. We are Dreadplate Crocodile with knockoff. That could kill from this range. I'm going to go for it. Let's swap into the Crocodile. Hope to God. And I mean absolutely hope to God we outspeed here. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm going to go for the knockoff. We do outspeed, so that's good. Knockoff, Dreadplate, gonna knock off the life orb, and that's gonna be it. We gonna crit too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When we knock off items. Knock off items. Alright, good game, yo. I said good G. Good game too, Cora, otherwise known as AwkwardPrinplup, man. That was a really good match. Had me on my toes there for a minute, man. Had me on my toes, but luckily that sticky web was not crippling to my team like it has been in the past. So if you guys want to battle him, of course, his information will be down in the description below. Our screen is just black right now. What the hell is happening? My game is literally just frozen. I don't know what's happening. But don't forget to smash the hell out of the like button if you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to do that. Of course, we will see you guys in a video tomorrow. As always, though, hope you guys enjoyed. And it has been Twit, and I'm out.